I am good. Go right ahead.
Hello everyone, I am Theresa Oschmann, President of the Brighton Chamber. At the Brighton Chamber of Commerce, we love celebrating the incredible businesses that make our community thrive. Each month we spotlight a chamber member who is making an impact, whether through their dedication to their industry, their commitment to our community, or their innovative approach to business. So we're excited to present Eric with this certificate celebrating Old Farm Cafe as the March 2025 Member of the Month at the Brighton Chamber. And of course, we have a few questions for you, Eric.
Sounds good.
So let's start with, every business has a story. What is OFC's story?
Well, I think specifically about the cafe, we opened the cafe about 2-3 years ago now. It was right after the depths of the pandemic, and we realized that the families and the audience members that were coming to our shows right next door at our theater needed a spot to go to before the shows, during classes, maybe a pick-me-up between the classes, and so we thought coffee, food, beverage, desserts is a perfect market for our customers. But also, if we make it theater themed and we make it an immersive experience, that's something unique and something not done in Rochester or really anywhere in the surrounding areas, and we could really bring something new for the community.
It's absolutely brilliant. Folks, if you've not been here, you're missing out. So what's one of the biggest challenges in your industry, and how do you navigate that?
I think one of the biggest challenges would be, but it's also a blessing too, is the people coming and going. And I don't mean that in normal employment, but I mean that because the theater industry is always so moving. People are coming from New York City, they're moving to LA, they're getting booked on a cruise line, they're getting booked on a national tour, but then they come back home. They come back to Rochester where they grew up or where they have roots here, and they want to be here in Rochester. There's something special about our community here. And so we're so blessed because we've gotten to meet so many different people because of that, but it's also hard because you don't want to see these wonderful people go, but you're also happy for them to go on to these new endeavors. So it's amazing because a lot of those people also work as baristas at our cafe, running spotlights for our show, selling merchandise before the show. So they get to wear many hats while they're here and still be at a professional theater while also seeing the world around them.
Absolutely love that. And how has being part of the local community and the Brighton Chamber impacted your business?
It's been incredibly rewarding to be able to bring in the chamber specifically for networking events and happy hour events, because we get a whole new population of people that didn't know we were here. Maybe they don't have a student in our classes or they're not a frequent theater goer. They get to see this, and when they're talking to somebody, they get to say, "Do you go to that cafe that's so unique and farm themed and there's trees coming out of the walls?" So it just opens up another whole population of people that know we exist. Courtney's role on the board of the Brighton Chamber is amazing too, because she brings our perspective on the community to the chamber. So we found that it's a really just great connecting, working together.
Absolutely. And folks, Courtney's the one who's filming this, just so y'all know. But we'll have, yep, there you go. But we'll have her in one of the pictures too. So what's a moment in your business journey that made you feel especially proud?
Oh boy, I think that each milestone is different in its own way.
Sure.
You know, our company has been around since 2005, but really during the pandemic, it just blossomed. And I think specifically during the pandemic, we were one of the first businesses to reopen, and really one of the first theaters in the country to reopen, because we were able to open in July of 2020. And so that was very early on, with masks, with social distancing, with small groups. And we worked through that summer to give students ages 4 to 18 an opportunity to perform and to grow and to be people around others where they didn't know if school was coming back. They weren't able to do anything but be with their family. And we did so safely for 2 full months of summer camp with no COVID issues. We had other theaters and other organizations from surrounding states, surrounding cities reach out to us and say, "Help us do what you did so successfully and let us reopen in the same way." So yes, it's important for our community. Yes, it's important for our kids and our people that follow us, but also all the other communities that we were able to help through that. It was just like really special.
Absolutely, absolutely. And last but not least, we have to have a fun question.
Sounds good.
If your business had a mascot, what would it be and why?
Our mascot probably is Joe. And Joe is a little dog, a very cute 8-pound dog, who is in a bunch of our shows. Has performed here at the cafe when we did The Wizard of Oz, an immersive dining experience, played Toto, and was most recently in our production of Gypsy, which was starring Jodie Benson. She carried Joe around on stage as her dog Chowsy in the show. So this dog has a lot of credits to their name, and probably will be in more shows.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome, awesome. Well, thank you so much, Eric, for this wonderful place. And I can speak from experience. I brought my granddaughter here, and she was just like, you know,
Wow.
yeah. So thank you so much.
Thank you.
So worthy of this award. And folks, please come make your way here. You won't be disappointed. Until next time, bye-bye.